Good morning, viewers. My name is Florence Tongona Mayoyo, and the one holding the camera is Zvishavane. We are here in Kandodo area in Zvishavane. We are students at MSU Zvishavane campus. We are studying journalism and digital media studies. We are here to do an interview accordingly to convergence and hypermedia production. Good morning, sir.
Good morning, how are you?
I'm good. Can you tell us what is your name?
Oh, my name is Tawanda Chibi.
Okay, sir. Can you tell us more about yourself, like family background and where you study?
Alright. I come from a family of 3 children, and I have both parents still alive, and I'm from Kandodo, like you just said. I'm based in Zvishavane. I did my education in Chigato High. I went to Kwekwe Poly and did computer systems engineering. Then from there, after that, I worked at poultry. Then decided no, it was high time that I started doing something for myself. And I had already been doing this side hustle, but I just took it on a higher note and said, no, I'm now doing this full time.
Okay, so can you tell us what led you to do this poultry farming, or what motivated you to do this poultry farming?
I've often realized now in Zimbabwe we're having a challenge where most people, they just go to school and want to be employed by someone. But I'm breaking the norm. I want to be my own employer. So that's when I realized that it's important that you be doing something for yourself.
Okay. When did you start and how did you start this poultry farming?
I think it was back in Form 4, after Form 4, like waiting for results, like finding something to do. It became more, it started off as a hobby, but with time you grow to find that like there's more to it. Yeah.
Okay, during this poultry farming, what problems did you face, or what challenges are you facing?
The challenges that we face, they vary really. You can't necessarily say it's a challenge, but maybe a problem. These are the things that we experience on the day-to-day basis of running of any business. Sometimes you might keep chickens and they just start dying, have losses, but we have managed to grow from there. We started off having problems, like discovering that there are things that need to be done, like proper bedding of chickens. If you don't keep them in a proper way, they will die. They will surely die. And you need to have medicines like starter pack, ESB3, all those things. They help you in growing chickens.
Okay. During this poultry, right now in poultry farming, like how many chicks did you start with, and now how many chicks are you starting with?
We started with 50 really, and one challenge, like you said, it's upscaling. Because when people buy, they might buy with lower prices. Like when you go to the markets, you find that you might be selling at 7 and there's someone who's also selling that same chicken at 5. But when you come to see it, you have bigger chickens and someone is selling smaller chickens, but they are already disturbing the whole market, because there's difference in valuing. You end up keeping chickens for a longer period because people are failing to appreciate the value that you have placed on your chicken, and it becomes a challenge.
Okay. Did you have any achievements that you made?
Achievements? Yeah, I can safely say that my family is directly benefiting from this. We buy groceries, we buy electricity, food is placed on the table because of these chickens. So yeah, it's more of like business, and at the same time it's work.
Okay, where did you market your broilers?
It's very fortunate that apart from other people who are doing business, they have to go to places like Mandala. Here in town we have restaurants, and Ababule, they just come take at one time, maybe 25 chickens at one circumstance. And we have also locals who want to eat. They'll be coming and just buying these chickens. So we're really grateful for the market that is favorable to us in that way.
Okay, what advice are you willing to give to the poultry farming that are already in poultry, and then there is someone who is willing to start poultry farming? What advice would you like to give to them?
To those who are already in poultry, it's it's important that you research, you do more. Like, you have to invest your time and your energy, your mind into what you are doing. Like, when you experience loss, you don't need to give up per se, but you need to ask yourself, like, what result, like, where are these results coming from? Like, in everything that you do, when you have something bad that you experience, you just see it, and you need to analyze, like, where did I go wrong? Because in doing that, you grow. It's not every day that you have results that are favorable. Sometimes these chickens, they die because of something wrong that you would have done. In terms of cold weather, in terms of hot weather, you give your chickens, like, water that's hot, and there's already hot temperature. So they might die out of just suffocating from the heat. And at times when it's cold, you need to find like these infrared lights to increase the lighting and heating. So it's important that we do that research. Yeah.
Okay, did you ever by any chance face the problem of loss?
Loss. At one time, 15 chickens died out of 50. So already it means that 35. Yeah. From 50 you are left with 35. Yeah. So those are type of things that you need to expect when you get into a business. But to me now, it was more of like a breakthrough in terms of getting to see, like, what caused the loss. Because at that time, what caused the loss was lack of attention to the chickens, not realizing what they needed, the time they needed it.
Okay.
Yeah.
Yeah. So let's say there is a donor outside there listening to our interview.
Yeah.
And then he is willing to help you. What are the needs that you want?
Like I was saying earlier on, I even left work to start something of my own, and I'm someone was very conscious in terms of agreements and what the donor is expecting to give, and what is he or she is expecting to get back. Let's just say they are willing to give me a loan of increasing the production of the chickens, like, let's say from 50 to 200, and maybe wanting their money after 3 months. It's something that I'll go for, because it increases the business, right?
It's okay, sir. Thank you, sir, for your time. Did you have any information that you want to tell the viewers?
Any information that I'll add to the viewers?
Yeah.
In everything you have to put God first, because in, like, keeping the chickens, you have to pray for them, and you also have to realize that even if the markets are not as favorable as you might think of, you need to actually put value on your product, because there's no one else who's going to put that value on the product. Like, someone is selling at $5 because maybe their chickens, they might be smaller, but yours are bigger. There's no way that you can put that price down, because Amainigi or Mr. Johnny is selling at that price. Yeah, that value addition is really important.
It's okay, sir. Thank you. Thank you, viewers. This is the end of our interview.